Okay. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. I need to set myself as home. Hey, if you're just joining us, welcome to creating the concept. But you choose a speed that comes at you, so you have to slow down to get through sometimes, or you have to speed up to get the bonus bits at the end, because the level's always coming at the is always at the same amount of time. Oh, neat. So okay, do you get like three different like set speeds, or is it like a kind of bar where you can control the speed, kind of thing? I don't know. I don't know too much about, about actual dev stuff on that side of things. Um, but indulge me, because that sounds fucking cool. I bet I would lose a lot at that game, Els Dragoon. Let's do some dude with a sword, right? Some guy with a sword. Yeah. Let's get a sword man in here. Alright. Alright. We're going to. All right, if you are just joining us, welcome to Creating the Concept Art and Design for Vault Peddlers. Um, my name is Corey. I am one half of the team that works on Vault Peddlers, which is our titular TTT RPG that we have been working on for the better part of a year now. It is a kind of like post what is it? What do I call it? Rust Punk Nightmare or Electric Baroque is sort of the world I'm going with it now. It's sort of like a science fantasy post collapse game. But it's got like group building dynamics. I think it's very cool. We've been doing it for a while now, and I am working on some design for that. And my man Elstragoon here is popping in to say what's up to me because he kicks ass. And he works on very cool projects. Oh, hey, there is Noggin. We got a whole crew here. Noggin, what's up, man? How are you? Playing Pathfinder right now. I was wondering, like, what are you doing here? Just trying to get this basic pose in. We're going to. What's this? So. Just gonna get some shapes in here. Like a block away from Microsoft Goose. Normally drink Inner West with go. Well, yeah. I think I'm in the middle of New Hampshire is probably more of my issue. I disconnected once. And yeah, you know how we do now, good. Up in this place, we get rowdy. God, I picked a meat man to get. This will be interesting. To turn. Ooh. I always do that. Let's see here. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? That actually doesn't work. Let's see here. That is, what is it? Comes above the stomach. Go. There we go. Not spending too much time on that. Just blocking in. That is. Dun, 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 dun. Now we will turn this into a Spider's Man. Food at PAX is awesome. So, you know, that Reading Terminal, big old food court. Also, okay, so I have been reading about the food there. We have a buddy who lives in Philly, and he was talking up some of the food. But then I did some cursory Googling, had read about Reading Terminal, very excited for that. Do you have any other hits you can recommend as far as food? And what is this art supply store called? How dope is it? And how much? Fuck, dude, art supply. Art supplies are killing me right now. I've only done PAX U once. Okay. Yeah, no, I've read of a good ramen joint I want to check out that is actually supposed to be like pretty good and not bad for line wise, even at like busy hours. So that's the other thing I was trying to anticipate. I know that I'm sure the wait for things can get pretty out of control. Um, so I wanna try to plan appropriately. Okay. Okay, this beef band's working very well. Hmm. I don't think that like works. Um. Hey, that's I can do that, dude. I fucking love ramen. This is the one thing that like so one of the I would say largely I live in one of the most beautiful places in the United States. However, New Hampshire does have a plenty of downsides, and one of those downsides is limited access to anything, um, unless that thing is hiking in the mountains, which I do enjoy quite a bit. Um, if I want food that's not Greek pizza, I'm pretty much SOL. So having a good ramen place, we do have one like in town now that actually does kick ass. Okay, now I'm starting to feel this, dude. Here we go. Here we go. Nick, you are absolutely correct. I needed to loosen up a little bit. What? No, no, New Hampshire's not upside down. Vermont is upside down. You're a lunatic. I've even seen people in Vermont admit that Vermont is the upside down one. Where did you get this information? This is wrong. Wrong, wrong, I tell you. I didn't like that at all. Are you from Vermont originally, or? Actually, let's try to get that arm. It's, and I'm like, oh man, wonder if I can like, wonder if I can do anything. Let's see here. Sorry if I just got quiet. I just like hit on an idea I really liked. Um. Oh, cool. That's awesome, dude. I had no idea you are from my neck of the woods. That is very cool. Um, yeah, I am from New Hampshire. Taylor is Georgia based. So yeah, that's awesome. From Vermont. And you said Roland is still there? Again, oh, Roland, is that family or is that where you are from? Now I gotta look it up. See how far away we lived. Oh, Rutland? Travel. If you are from Rutland, if I'm incorporated. Roland's the guy from the Nest Project. I was like, whereabouts? Um, I don't know what he could be holding like this, but some sort of some sort of something. It's like I don't know what that thing is. Georgia, Vermont. Georgia. Well, that is a weird connection between you, me, and Taylor. I've never heard of Georgia, Vermont, but I'm going to see how far away it is from me right now. Oh, it's only like an hour away. Unless that's just. Now I gotta know. Georgia, Vermont. This town in Franklin County. To That's so annoying. Not terribly far. An hour and 40 minutes away. Look at that. hope these antennae aren't like too much of like a hat on a hat kind of a situation. I don't feel like they are, but we'll see. That one's thick. That one's too thick. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. All right, folks. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see here. It's starting to get there. All right. If you are just joining us, this is TGS Games, and this is our art stream, in which we are putting together sort of the design philosophy for Vault Peddlers, which is our TTRPG. I've been working on this for, not this, but, this game for the better part of a year. Actually, I'm sorry, that is wrong. We've been working on Vault Peddlers for 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years now. So, if you're just joining us into the fun, welcome. It is sort of a rust punk science fantasy capitalist nightmare. So, welcome to the thing that you live in, except it's got bug people. Welcome to Bug People. But yeah, I'm working on sort of the design principle for the game. Currently, I'm working on Species, which this is one of them. This is the Arache. They are like they're bug people. I mean, let's call them what they are, right? They are bug people. I kind of like this dude's arms quite a bit. Kind of like that quite a bit. Almost like this like fake prosthetic muscle coming down. I don't know. I dig that. That means I gotta fix this shoulder though. Alright, because if this shoulder's coming forward, how does that connect? No, that would connect. The deltoid would connect to the middle of the tricep and the bicep. So, yeah, something like that. Yeah, baby. Yeah, now we're cooking with oil. I didn't mean to make these guys so cyborgy when we started, but it's where the design takes you. It's where the design takes you, baby. I think I want to do... Right, because... I think... Yeah. I am digging this guy right now. Let's keep him going. Okay, let's go back to red, and we're gonna try... Okay. So let's do, yeah, baby. Okay, so the Airoshay, they are airborne filter feeders. They are insectoid in nature as far as reproductive cycles go. Anyone who is a regular guest of this show will not be surprised by the fact that I have been thinking about the reproductive nature of this species, which I honestly, and I will defend this to death, think that it is very important for the development of like the design principles of species, race, whatever you want to species better, because these are not, I don't know. Anyways, so like with our emberphytes, we know that like they have a much more complicated, based off of like plant life reproductive cycle, which determines our biological sexes, which can determine like look between all of them. With the Airoshay, I think that we are going to have, well, I think it's not going to be similar to the emberphytes. I think that there's a dichotomy between between the two sexes, with the males being smaller and the females being generally larger. She'd be furry on the back too. Was that good? Or is that like... It's kind of cool. Okay. Taylor doesn't like it when I draw nipples on everything. That's why I draw nipples on everything. But that is neither here nor there. So, you know, between the sexes, I think it's important to have like an understanding of how they work, how they reproduce, things like that. I think that the Airoshay are probably polyamorous in nature. I think that was once Probably at first, like the females dominated and ate the males, that kind of thing. And I don't think that that happens anymore because they no longer are, like, by their nature, like, huntable. I think they still have the instincts to hunt, and that's why, like, they work within societies uh, to help. But I don't think that they any longer like utilize that like hunting instinct against each other. I think that that's developed into like polyamory, and polyamory with like probably female-led polyamory. The males are smaller. They probably swarm is the wrong word, but let's see here. That comes around. Alright, like that. Yeah, dog. So yeah, they coalesce around like a stronger, more dominant female. But I think I don't know. I like the idea that it's like regularly loving, um, in ways that I don't think spiders necessarily are. Right? They're very instinctual. They don't have like the parenting, and that's the other thing. I think like child wise, they like have a brood mother who like lays a stitch. What do you call that? Sorry, I'm like really digging this concept now. It's coming up from underneath, and he's got like, God, I don't even know. What is this in his hands, folks? Some kind of. So it's coming up. I think he's got his. So that's like. This finger would be splayed outward, so that's correct. Alright, we'll worry about that when we get to it. So. But yeah, they lay like a clutch of eggs, which Taylor and I have kind of already established. Not that I'm like afraid to go back on that. It's just I like the idea of that. They're probably fairly hands off as far as child rearing goes, but I don't imagine they have to rear a whole lot of child. I imagine they're fairly competent. Like, they're probably smaller at birth. And they probably have what, like, I think they have like social groups that are indicative of who they are born with, and that those carry over into these like polyamorous love groups. Yeah, yeah, I dig these guys now. Hell yeah, dude. Dig this. Okay. Okay. Now we're on to something. We're cooking with fire now. I think he's holding some kind of thing. I mean, he is holding some kind of thing, but like, what? But what? But what is he holding? Yeah. I mean, I want it to be like a. I don't know, some kind of cannon. Ooh. Actually, maybe it is some kind of cannon. Like, yeah, I think. So, if he's holding it like that, is. Maybe it's like. I don't know. I don't know. Some kind of bomb or something.